You need to start saying no to more people. What's going on, everyone? In today's episode, what we're going to be talking about is my life got way better, man, when I started saying no to more people. Now, this is something that seems relatively small, man, but the amount of times, at least for me personally, looking back, man, that I was such a people pleaser, man, that I would want to just say yes to everything that everyone wanted me to do, man. It's ridiculous, man, and it explains why for so many years I was struggling to actually make progress towards my goals when it came to like fitness as well as just overall just growing my business, man. And while my business is not yet successful, man, based on where this channel is going and how we're getting more people who are continuing to watch, more people that are new to the channel, man. I have I have a lot of hope, man, that just I'm looking at it from a decade point of view that everything will work out in the end. But with that being said, man, the reason I made today's video is just simply the fact that all throughout my life, I'm not sure where it came from. It's probably something that had to do, you know how like people will always be talking about some shit. Oh, it's probably because of something from childhood. It probably was, man. I was a big people pleaser, man, and I'm not sure what that exactly means. I have yet to do more research about it, but basically all throughout my life, man, I would always try to say yes because I wanted the approval of other people so fucking badly. And I was actually scared of when I was gonna have to disappoint someone or tell them no, man, because I felt like if I disappointed them, they wouldn't fuck with me anymore. And I don't know, maybe I didn't want to get fucking abandoned, man. I'm not sure exactly where those issues stem from, but I've done stupid shit, man, where I would lend people money that I knew probably wouldn't pay me back. And I would just do it because I just didn't want to lose out on that friend. And I would do shit like sometimes I know I would be right in an argument, man. This sounds fucking crazy, man. Sometimes I knew when I was arguing with someone, I would be right, and I would just let them win or just agree with them just because I didn't want to get them mad or want to disagree with them. I think I said that twice. My bad, everyone, man. If this video is just all over the place, my apologies, man. But when we're talking about saying no to people, man, it was something that was really difficult for me, man, because I always had that issue where I kind of felt like I was disappointing people when I said no. And what I found out, man, from just saying no more often, because eventually I had to break the bad habit of just saying yes to everyone. What I eventually found out, man, was first off, my life got way better, man, because I didn't have to make commitments to things I didn't want to fucking do. Holy shit, man. I'm not sure if you guys can relate, but for me, man, I was making commitments to people when I should have just been focusing on my goals. And and the second thing I realized was that when you're saying no, it's not as bad as we think it is, man. When you're saying no to people, eventually what happens, and you have to repeatedly say no. That was another thing that bothered me too. Repeatedly saying no. Like if I had to say no, I would make sure the next time I would have to say yes. But just repeatedly saying no, eventually people get used to your standards and they respect it. They respect your boundaries and stuff. Like my friends know not to hit me up on some shit where it's like, yo, let's go out to the club or let's go out to party or let's go do some dumb shit. Because they know I'm gonna say no. Maybe before I would go with them, but in general, most of them know not to ask me that shit because if they know the answer is gonna be fucking no, or they know that if they wanna go to the gym, it's better not to ask me later on during the day because they know I'll go in the morning. And on top of that too, because I'm saying no to a bunch of people, man, what I also realized was that I'm getting way more done, man. I have more time to myself. I have more time to focus. I have more time to put into my content, my work, training the clients I'm working with right now. I have way more fucking time and I'm way less stressed to make not having to make obligations to people that are not really helping me take one step closer towards my goal, man. What I really wanted to get across in today's video was just the fact that start saying no more often when it comes to your goals. Because first off, even if you think you're going to be disappointing some people, what and that's what I initially thought. What eventually happens is that they start respecting your boundaries, and they know what you're going to say yes and no to. And because they start respecting your boundaries, they're less likely to ask you to do certain things that they know you'll say no to. It's that simple. And if they know that you'll say no to it, eventually they won't ask. You don't have to be saying no as often. If you're someone like me who feels bad when they say no, you won't have to feel bad after a while, man. Because eventually people just they understand your standards. And the second point is when you're saying no, man, you're just basically saying yes towards your goals. You're getting more time to focus, you're getting more time to actually lock in and actually work towards where you want to go in life, man. And that's pretty much the power I've seen from just saying no more often, man. And if anyone out there, man, has the same issue I have where I'm always a people pleaser, I'm always saying yes to everyone, I don't want to disappoint others, man. Realize you're not disappointing them, man. Because at the end of the day, you are who you are is all you have in this world, man. You might as well just do things that are for you, man, and are for the betterment of you. And you can't get the better. Did I just say betterment? I don't even know if that's a fucking word. Some of you guys are about to roast me right now. But with that being said, man, I have noticed a massive change in my life just by saying no more often, and you can too. And don't feel bad if you're saying no to people, especially if you have a people pleasing personality like mine, man. Because I mentioned for probably like the third time in this video, I have a really bad habit of repeating myself throughout some of these videos, man. But just to really put it through your brain, man. You're not disappointing anyone, man, because you're creating boundaries and respect that people will start to recognize. And on top of that too, it's gonna allow you to focus and lock into your goals because you're not having to do obligations that are taking you away from your purpose and distracting you. That being said, man, today's video was kind of all over the place. All over the place. My fault. Hopefully tomorrow my video will be way fucking better. I've seen this channel starting to grow at a little bit faster pace, man. I do appreciate all the new subscribers who are checking out these channels regularly. And even if you're new, if you randomly just found me through the browser search, man, I appreciate you checking out the video, man. If you guys could like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment below if you want me to talk about anything particular when it comes to fitness and mindset. But other than that, I'm catch you guys in the next one.